無幾真我住隻啲人。
No dowry? Does that mean you can't marry a good husband? Let me tell you, Auntie Wang's daughter had this mindset. She thought that without a substantial dowry, she'd never marry well. Every bit of savings her parents had, she'd take to wash, wash, wash. How much red money was stacked up. Still, she couldn't marry. She kept thinking, I'm not pretty, I'm thick, thick, thick. Marry, 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 repeated endlessly. Then I realized something. Some of my well-off friends married women from very modest backgrounds, but they were practical, well-behaved, educated, and carried themselves with grace. Others were ambitious, with strong leadership qualities, the type who could hold a family together. At first, some in-laws opposed it, but later they grew to accept, even adore and support them. What I'm saying is, girls, if you're not yet married, don't feel inferior. Life is what you make it. A few days ago, I chatted with a young woman whose first marriage ended in divorce because she felt inadequate and settled for someone just to marry. I really want to say, never settle in life. Remember, you don't have flaws. You have traits. And those traits can become your strengths. Our greatest dowry isn't material. It's our energy, character, and vision. Fight for a better life. Don't compare your weaknesses to others' strengths. Focus on your own merits. Be kind to yourself, and your life will turn out just fine.
你没有嫁妆。
If you have no dowry, then don't ask the man for a bride price. I know this'll offend many girls. Why shouldn't we demand a bride price? Here's the thing. Bride price and dowry are supposed to be reciprocal. The bride price is the man's gesture of respect to the woman's parents, while the dowry is the woman's family's way of showing they value their daughter. It's not about one family propping up another. In some places, customs dictate that the bride price is high, and families compete over it. But in other places, let's not even talk about competition. You can't bring nothing to the table. Marriage should be two people weathering storms together, not one person carrying the load alone. If you're not willing to contribute anything, why even get married? Also, in some regions, the standard bride price is around 100,000. I know some girls refuse to return the bride price, and in the end, the marriage falls through. Ever heard of that? Think carefully.
有个小姐妹啊，要结。
A girlfriend of mine is getting married. Her boyfriend bought a house, paid most of the down payment, and is also giving her a bride price. But her parents are divorced, she has a younger brother, and her dad refuses to provide a dowry. Her mom says, there's no dowry, but give me the bride price, I'll hold on to it for you. She doesn't know what to do and asks, is this okay? Do you think it's fair? Historically, men give the bride price, women give the dowry, that's the tradition. So I told her, why don't you tell your fiancé, don't give me a bride price, and I won't give you a dowry. Let's just work hard together and build our lives. That's the fairest solution. If you're after his money, you should offer a proper dowry, that's true fairness. Having nothing yet still demanding from him? How greedy does that look? How do you think his family will see you? Not just the mother-in-law. I'm telling you, the aunts, cousins, everyone will look down on you. Why? Because the mother-in-law will gossip to the whole family, and they'll all whisper behind your back, oh, this one. Think about it, they'll call you sister-in-law or auntie to your face, but mock you when you're not around. To avoid that humiliation, don't take the bride price at all. That way, if you ever argue, you're on equal footing. If they say, your family didn't even give a dowry, you can snap back, well, I didn't take your bride price either. We're even. And yes, your fiancé bought a house and paid the down payment, but you'll both repay the mortgage together, right? So in the future, you'll have leverage. Think about your own life. Stop obsessing over your parents. If they won't help you, why bother with them? Now, let's say his family is really generous and insists on giving a bride price. Even then, don't let your mom hold on to it. Some parents don't care about their kids' well-being. They might say they're keeping it for you, but you might never see that money again, especially with parents who won't even prepare a dowry. Trust me, keep that money in your own hands. Some girls might argue, but isn't marriage already unfair to women? What's wrong with taking a little from the man? Sure, men can be unreliable, and you should protect yourself. We all get that. But remember, All men are born from women. Someday, you might have a son. Someday, you might be a mother-in-law. Imagine working your whole life, saving every penny for your son's wedding, only to have it taken. Would you be happy?
我现在拿不出来假
I'm now using not eating as a pretense, so Moss, don't strain yourself guessing. Look, if your SR5 can accept it, we can go tomorrow and leave this place. Your child is truly having a hard time. The mother is at home, busy with things over there, bowing and scraping, selling stuff to make ends meet, all just to support the parents in the old hometown. Later, you'd want his mom, who worked the fields early on, crying and straining herself until her health gave out. Now back in the old hometown, barely getting by, all the burdens at home fall on Nuar alone. Every day before dawn, she's carrying things, dragging herself around, selling this and that, braving wind and rain, always alone. She also wishes she had someone to rely on, but reality is too harsh. Nowadays, many men are picky about conditions. Before, people tried setting her up, but the moment they heard about her family situation, they outright refused, wouldn't even meet her. Deep down, she's really hurt. Yan Gong also gave up on her, knowing she has no outstanding qualities. Aside from being able to endure hardship, she doesn't know what else she has to offer. So she doesn't ask for much. Just someone who won't look down on her or her difficult family situation, you know? As long as you're genuine to her, a down-to-earth person willing to live a steady life together, she'd be willing to marry.